feeling like I'm academics.
I didn't notice on my main page. Okay, so if you do look at DJ Academics, type in DJ Academics. No, okay, just go to my main page. Okay, you're gonna see a song that popped up on there. Okay, it's called "Tears of War" from NBA Youngboy, and for the people who are Youngboy fans, I spoke with Youngboy. I want to let you know he's in very good spirits. Um, Way better spirits than I thought he would be in. And I guess this is the first topic, I guess, in terms of explaining how I got this song. Spoke with him. He's in good spirits. I'm over here like, bro, are you good? Like, dog, yo, this shit looks fucked up. Like, bro, I don't know what's going to happen. Are you okay? Like, bro, because, the last time I seen him was on house arrest. I'm like, I'm like, damn, we were supposed to get back up, but we didn't get back up, and now he's locked up. He's still acting. It's all good. And he did say one thing that was important to me, and I hope he means it, right? I hope he means it. I hope he's not taking it for granted or saying it because he's in the position he's in. He said, he said, it's all good, man. He said, this is going to be the last time I'm in here. And I respect that, and I'm hoping that's his mentality, right? It's a very humbling, situation where you go from living in a $7 million mansion with all the amenities at your disposal to now being in county jail, right? So I hope that is going to be his attitude, and I hope that's what's going to happen. Now, he did say, hey, listen, hey, he said, yo, I got an album coming, it's just going up. He said, I want you to do me a favor, though. I got a song. It's the last song I recorded before they raided my house and got me. I want you to drop it. This was that song. When I dropped it, I spoke to him probably about 30 minutes before. So it was real quick. For all the Youngboy fans, what he told me, he might release some more records through me. Okay? I'm a conduit as someone who I've considered a friend. We've had our ups and downs. I told you that trip, I went to Utah, no content come out of it. We filmed shit, but I don't care to put it out because I want it to be something we're both comfortable with putting out. It was more about fixing that relationship and fixing what we really believe was a friendship. So, yeah, I'm very happy to help him out. So, if he drops more music, he'll let me know. Okay. And, I'm always, when people talk about my relationship with rappers, I don't care about the interview as much as other people do. I don't care about some of the other tangible things that people think about in media. Having a good relationship with someone, that they trust you to say, hey, I'm in a position where it's hard for me to get the message or get my voice to be heard. Could you use your platform and use your voice to speak for me? I'll talk through you. So salute to Youngboy, and I'll definitely keep you guys updated with whatever he's going on with and music that's coming. Okay, album is coming. Okay, definitely. So more music coming, but the album is coming, and he might drop a few more things through me. We'll see. All right. Shout out to Youngboy. By the way, if you listen to the record, what's kind of odd? So if we actually go to the lyrics of the record, NBA Youngboy, Tears of Joy. No, not Joy. Tears of War. By the way, it's a sample or a remix of Rick Ross's Tears of Joy record, which is a classic record. I think that was on Teflon Don. Tears of War. Yeah, if you go to the lyrics here, you'll see he said some shit that was kind of like shocking to me. He's like, yo, I won't argue because I know that soon I'll probably be slaughtered. He says, biggest snake from out of Florida. I ain't never record her. Knew that Stunner never loved me. Should have listened to Carter. Now, Stunner obviously is Birdman. And him saying should have listened to Carter seemingly hints to him listening to Dwayne Carter, which is Lil Wayne. Obviously, Lil Wayne and Birdman went through their public rift. And obviously, they're supposedly cool now, but I'm not too sure if Wayne is just still all the way under Birdman and just still moving as father son. I think it's more mutual respect and maybe, Wayne has kind of just left the nest. So we'll see. And also it's kind of like, he says should have listened to Carter. I don't know if Lil Wayne warned him. about something with Birdman. If you guys didn't watch my interview with Adam 22, one of the interviews that I did with Birdman and subsequently YB was part of it. Youngboy was at one point. So this is, like I'm gonna give you some tea here. So for the people who care, this is might be interesting or new information for you. Allegedly, Youngboy made last year $100 million. Like, so if you ask my man OG3, right, which is a guy, when I was there, he was like, yo, we call him 100 mil out the garage. So basically in 2023, I think that's last year, he made $100 million just making videos in his garage, which is kind of like astonishing. Now you might think that's crazy, might think that's wild. From what I hear, and this is not from them, but this is from my breakdown, how does somebody make $100 million on house arrest? Here's a breakdown. Apparently, he sold part of the catalog that he owned for about like 30, 35 million. He signed another contract worth about 30 to 40 million with Capital. And then a lot of, he did a few other deals. I won't talk about those. And then there was royalty also from his, from his recordings that he already had. And, he's been a profitable artist because he's one of those people, despite the fact that, he's one of the biggest artists in the game. He doesn't have really much of a, overhead, right? So apparently it was $100 million year for him. Crazy, right? Now, this is why I tell you that. I tell you guys that because I did a few interviews with Birdman, but it was more at the direction and the behest of Youngboy. So Youngboy came to me at a point and he said, yo, Ak. And, it's water under the bridge now. So I guess, I also said it on a podcast so I could talk about it a little bit more. He came to me at a point and like, he was super happy. He said, yo, Ak, check this out. And I've never seen this happy. He was just like, this is when he just got off Atlantic. He said, Ak, I just signed to Birdman. He told me this. He said, yo, I want you to do me a favor. I'm in Utah. I can't go nowhere. I can't do shit. This is very early in his house arrest. He's like, yo, I want you and Birdman to make this announcement. I want it to be big. It should be like a press conference. Me, him, Birdman, we get on the phone. We kind of plan it. And, we did a few, things to kind of get it done. Along the way, I guess and I don't know the full situation with him, but I think at maybe the last minute, he didn't sign with Birdman, right? So he was supposed to be under Cash Money. One of the interviews I have is Birdman literally welcoming him to Cash Money, even saying things to the fact that, because I'm calling him, Phil Jackson. I said, bro, Phil Jackson had the Jordan era and then he had the Kobe and Shaq era. Like, you're a great coach, a great executive when you have eras of the greatest players on your roster. That's why Cash Money is like one of the greatest labels. And, he's kind of comparing them and he's almost kind of comparing the Juvies and he's comparing, like he diminished with him and like, Manny Fresh. It was like, nah, I don't really like rap like that, whatever. But he's like, yo, shit with Juvie and, that was amazing. The Hot Boys and Wayne, crazy. Drake, crazy. But this Youngboy shit is fucking phenomenal. The youngest, nobody's ever been this young, this dominant. He's going to be the guy. And, I was expecting that to happen for whatever reason. And, I'm not trying to get too much in their business. But looks like at the last minute, Capital came in. Now, I don't know if Birdman's a part of the deal. He might be. But the imprint isn't Cash Money. The imprint is Capital Records. So he signs to Capital instead of Cash Money. Subsequently, why those interviews never came out. I could have cut the parts out where they're talking about him coming there, but like, nah, I didn't want to fuck it up. Regardless, these two were inseparable. Multiple times I've talked to both. Usually when I talk to Birdman's such a boss, a guy who's made $1 billion or his label has grossed $1 billion. He always, like a great executive, he didn't want to tell the artist what to do. He's always be like, all right, let me run it by top. You know what I mean? That's a great executive. No matter if you're really the boss, you got to make the artist feel like the boss, right? Because you don't want to piss them off. And I always thought they were great, amazing. So I don't know where that line came from. That line was kind of like odd to me. Didn't really ask him about it, obviously, recently, but Maybe we'll hear more, or maybe it wasn't that serious. I think we've seen Youngboy say stuff on record, and one of the reasons I do like his music a lot is that when you hear a song, it's a cross section of his mindset at the moment. He ain't saying he ain't never gonna fuck with niggas again. He's just saying what he feels at that moment is then. He's this Yaya on the record, but then he bigged her up. So again, you have to realize that Youngboy, he's kind of being very just honest with music. He uses it as therapy. Everybody should know that, right? Okay, cool. So anyway, yeah, I don't know too much exactly about what happened there with the Birdman and Youngboy thing, but definitely, I guess we'll find out a later date. All right. Anyway, if new music is to come, he'll let me know, and we'll go on with that. All right. Let's get past that. Let's get into some other stuff. People. If you guys are just joining in, I apologize for I wasn't around for about like a week. Kind of give an explanation already. You guys can rewind and go watch that. But we're expected to be streaming for the majority of the rest of the month, and